I know it looks like an animal ripped this open, but I just had to rip the shipping thing off, so. Okay. This knife probably is dull, but it'll do the job, so. Let's see what I ordered. Yeah. Starting out, this is the main thing that I wanted. Basically, I got all this stuff in a lot, and so this was the main thing. It was pretty cheap. It was only like $14, and you could get like a bash alone for more than that, so I just got the lot. Now, I already have Dash, as many of you probably know, so got Bash. Just need Ferdinand now. Now, I don't have any Bashes aside from this one now, so this is my first Bash. And I'm just noticing he has the he has like holes in the wheels compared to Dash. I don't know if that's a thing on all the Bashes, but whatever. But yeah, I have Ferdinand and Minis in Wooden Railway, and I have Dash and Take and Play and Trackmaster, so I had to get Bash. So that's the first thing. I have to get a battery in him. Now, all this other stuff is kind of became a lot. I didn't really specifically get it for these other things. And first is a push-along diesel with some excellent customization. Yeah, this is just standard, just red paint on it. Someone decided to try and give it a red buffer beam and stuff, which I can commend. I mean, maybe if it wasn't done so poorly, but oh well. I'm not above making bad customs. So there's that. This is probably the most random thing in the lot, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. I believe it to be an Annie from the Talking Action Tommy Thomas. And the reason I think that is because it doesn't look like anything that I've had before. It's definitely not a steam-along Annie, because they're much longer and they have the switch. And it's definitely not a chuffing Annie, because it doesn't have the traction tires. So I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's Talking Action, or just some other kind of talking thing. It does have an on-off switch. Nothing happened, as you could see. There are probably some wires at some point, and there's a screw. So I'll examine this, but it's pretty heavy too. But that is just kind of thrown in, I guess. And the last thing here is a push-along All Engines Go Gordon with no tender. Again, I don't know. I guess this was just thrown in because it was just a random section of toys, Thomas toys that the seller had, and I didn't I didn't specifically buy it for that. The least they could have done is not lost the tender, but oh well. We can get Dash out of here, so that's what I got for $14. Trackmaster Dash, Mystery Annie, tenderless Alonzo Gordon, and push-along diesel with paint. It's a good purchase. Let's test these two. I'm gonna be honest, I really wish I had gotten this diesel at the time of filming over the pull fence, but oh well. And I've also, just for the sake of this, put the regular push-along Gordon tender on there. So we'll put those on here, and couple them, and then I'll get a battery into Bash. As suspected by the weight, there is a battery in there, so we're just gonna get that out. It doesn't seem to be corroded, which is good, but we're not leaving that in there. There's a lot of hair, so we'll have to clean this bash out, but I will get the battery. There's a battery in there now. Alright, it's got the right amount of torque, but it is probably very dirty in there. So, I'd say that's a success. So, I'll put his shell back on here, and I'll screw them back together. It's kind of hard to do this upside down. Alright. And then we'll just get them hooked up here. Not entirely sure what's going on. Loose wheel. You can tell that one's slipping. You can see the axle spinning. And that's why he just struggles so much. Oh, he's making it up the hill. And get that before he goes too far. Let's get this nonsense out of the way. Stuck again. Yeah, I don't know what I expected for $14, but we're gonna put him on the inner loop. Hopefully he'll have less trouble. He's gonna collide with that Annie. He's actually pushing it? Nope, never mind. And as you can see, he has no such issue, but his twin does. I don't know. While that goes on in the background, I did open up this Annie, and I found two on the top, one on the bottom. That's what all that rubbish over there is. And that's the battery cover. And the top. And what I found is two wires connected to nothing. So, I don't know what this could have been. And we'll do some research right now to figure it out. Let's see if you can clear the bumpy track this time. Yeah, he struggles, but he gets through. Just to show you guys, this is what the Steam Along Thomas looks like. And that's the battery cover. So this one's longer. It's also got the older Tomy logo on it. Or the different Tomy logo, I should say. Since it's 1999. But you can just compare and see that these are definitely not the same. This is probably more accurate than what their real-life Basis's top speed would be. I think I was right. You can see the green wire there, and I think there's a red wire, but it's hard to see. There are the axles that poke through the side frames. There's the nose switch on top, and it's the same general size, and that is in a Talking Action Thomas. And as we can see by this part of Thomas Blue's Tomy review on it, the Annie does not have a switch on the top, just like the one I got. So I could probably try to turn this into a custom of sorts, but for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it, because maybe I might get, like, a real talking action Thomas to go with it. I might need, like, parts or something, so I'll just leave it how it is for now. As for, the logging logos, the yellow one, he's, performing the same. So just grab him there. So yeah, that's really it. Just wanted to mess around with some new stuff. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next one.